What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know every time I put up a new video and or a live stream. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a few days ago, Toyota finally started to release pricing on the 2022 Tundra. Now, we didn't get anything for the iForce Max yet, which is the hybrid, but we did get pricing for the soon-to-be released 3.5-liter V6 twin turbo called the iForce. So we were able to see prices all the way from SR down to the 1794. Once again, there is no TRD Pro in the iForce. It is only hybrid, so you'll only get the iForce Max with the TRD Pro, so we don't know the pricing of that yet. Now, going into this, we had a ground-up remodel from Toyota for the Tundra. They upgraded their interior to something way more modern than we have now. The truck is just a complete overhaul. Everything is brand new. Now, anyone who's been following the truck for a long time or following this channel for a long time, we knew the pricing would go up. And let's not forget, there are things like chip shortages going on right now. The MSRPs on the lot for the 2021s are insane. There's big dealer markups. So I was expecting big prices along the way. When I did see the pricing list, I honestly was a little bit shocked because I was expecting to see the big prices with the hybrid, which we don't have information for yet. The top price right now with just the iForce is a long bed Crew Max 1794, and it is just north of $61,000. So I was a little bit shocked at that pricing, and it kind of scares me for what's to come for the hybrid. So one of the questions I asked on my channel the day after putting up all the pricing was, did the pricing information release from Toyota change your mind or your strategy with what 2022 Tundra you're going to get? Now, I got a lot of comments coming back. I got funny ones. I got people that have said they're just going to abandon their Tundra purchase and keep what they had. But I did have one from R. Guzman that I want to talk about today, and that was, did it change my mind with what I plan to purchase? And the answer is not as simple as a yes or no, so I'm going to try to explain it to you right now. And because I'm still up in the air on what I want to do, and you guys can totally chime in and tell me what you think. Number one, I don't make $1 million, crazy money to be able to afford any one of these trucks that I want. I want a TRD Pro. I want a TRD Pro in the Solar Octane, the special color. I feel like that would be a good start for the 2022 Tundra. I want to keep the hybrid engine for a long time to, test it out, because that's going to be the premier engine, the iForce Max. And Solar Octane being the special color, it'd be cool trading in the Army Green TRD Pro, which is the special color for 2020, into the first special color of the next generation. Did I think that TRD Pro would be expensive because we still don't have pricing for it? Absolutely. But with the iForce, not the iForce Max, but with the regular non-hybrid Tundra at $1794, going for $61,000, I don't think I could afford a TRD Pro, to be completely honest with you, because I'm hoping I'm wrong. I so hope I'm wrong. I'm guessing that TRD Pro is going to be in the high 60s to low 70s, and then there's going to be some dealer markup we have to deal with as well. That is completely out of my price range. I have a wife, a mortgage, and responsibilities, and I don't want to pay a second mortgage on a truck. So that kind of had me thinking a little bit of some other options. Now, my other option the whole time has been a 1794 Crew Max with the 5.5-foot bed, because that's what works for me. I don't need the long bed, with the TRD off-road package. And then we saw the other day they came out with that TRD Lift Kit, which I think would look amazing on the next generation Tundra, and we've seen pictures which I'll show you right now. This is the limited TRD off-road with that TRD Lift Kit, fully warranted from Toyota, compatible with Toyota Safety Sense 2.5, which is now the Safety Sense that is on the Toyota Tundra. But that lift is $4,000, and that's before wheels and tires, if you're going to change those out. That's before install. So that is not cheap as well. So if you option out a 1794, you're going to be paying probably up near those TRD Pro prices. So that really got me thinking of where I need to basically take a step back and see where I'm at. So I looked at the entire list. I saw a Lunar Rock TRD Sport back when they first did the launch, where some of the journalists were able to drive the trucks around. And that's a beautiful truck as well. If memory's serving me correctly, because I'm not looking at the numbers right now, I believe the SR5 with the TRD Sport is roughly in the high 40s, maybe low 50s. I feel like it's going to be low 50s because everything's more expensive. And that is definitely more in my price range. My problem is I don't necessarily want to settle either. And this is why it's not a simple yes or no answer. There's some of the technology that I want, and I still want that hybrid engine. But, you know, I got to watch my payment at least a little bit here. I really wanted to buy, not lease this time, because like I said, I want to keep it for the long term. I'm still going to have to wait for those hybrid numbers to come out as far as pricing. But right now, there is no definitive answer for me. I have been looking around. The limited with the TRD off-road package is probably where I'm going to end up, because at least it's something that's right in the middle. I'll still be able to get all the tech I want, but maybe I don't have to pay those TRD Pro prices. I'm pretty disappointed that the $17.94 is so expensive, because that is definitely something that's been catching my eye. At first it was TRD Pro all along. That's what I was getting. I was done. That was the first pictures we saw from Toyota when they released it back in June. They released that one shot of the white TRD Pro. Fell in love with that. Liked everything that was on it. It's going to have all the tech. It's going to be standard options all the way through. You're not going to have to add much, which is awesome. You know, and that's where I started. But, you know, I've always wanted, if you've been around this channel a long time, I've always loved the 1794. It's my favorite trim. I've always wanted it. So over the months, I've kind of been like, well, you know, I've had a bunch of Pros. Why don't I try a 1794 this time? When that pricing came out, though, it kind of shocked me a little. So it is a wait-and-see game. I will tell you right now, I'm still actively going to try to get that TRD Pro with the solar octane. That's my number one. Number two, I'm still going to look into that 1794 with the TRD off-road package. Maybe not get that lift kit right away, because it's going to be like a $4 to $6, maybe $4 to $6,500 add on to the price, again with the wheels and tires and the installation and everything. You know, and that's going to shoot that number up big time. I mean, it's pretty much a guarantee that the hybrid prices are going to be more than the regular iForce prices. So I haven't ruled out the idea of, you know, once those hybrid prices come out, if they're insane and I can't afford it, I will just get an iForce, a 3.5 liter V6 twin turbo. But that is not the direction I want it to go. So I've started to look down more to, you know, SR5s and limiteds, just to try to get in to what I can afford, because I don't want to put myself in a giant hole. And like I said, I would like to buy and not lease. But we'll see when the time comes on that. Feel free to go down in the comments and let me know where you're at with this. So as far as did it change for me, it didn't necessarily change. My attention is just more focused on the prices we're going to see with the hybrid, and I'm still analyzing the prices that we saw the other day from the iForce. If you're waiting for when the iForce Max prices will be out, that will be more toward its release, which will be in March. So I'm guessing the prices will probably come out maybe mid to late February, and then we'll get an idea of where we're at with that. So it's still a wait and see game. Feel free to comment below anything you'd like to say, or once again, if it changed the way you're thinking on what you're going to buy. I look forward to hearing what you guys got to say, and I thank you for commenting on the other picture, and that is what was the reason I did this video. R. Guzman, thank you very much for your comment on asking what I planned on doing, and I will talk to you guys later. Can't wait to hear what you have to say. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 @gmail.com. Guys, have a great day, be safe, and be well.